having a human connection is what makes people want to talk to you or look at you or even find you, remotely interesting, because human connection is what we're all here on this planet for. The one thing that's great about human connection too is when you start putting yourself online on social media sites like LinkedIn, like Facebook, like Google+, where you can actually start to influence people. What happens is there's not just a human connection, but you actually develop a following. And people are interested in you because you're either interested in cycling, or you might be interested in food, you might be interested in photography. People want to know that stuff because they're interested in it too. And they also want to learn about you and how you've gotten to where you have gotten, even if it's in a corporate role or a business, because you still have to have a life outside of that. And that's the stuff that makes you tick. That's the stuff that makes you human. Now, when it comes to social media, you have an opportunity to influence all of the time. So you can go on LinkedIn, as an example, you can create a group on there that's around a particular interest or a subject, and you can start discussions around that. And when you start talking about these things, whatever it is that you're interested in, other people will be interested. And what happens is you become noticed, you become an authority, you become a leader, you become an expert, your perceived value increases. And with your perceived value increases online, over social media, what happens is your own worth and value increases. And people start to pay you for the knowledge that you have. And they don't just pay you a little, they actually pay you a lot, because what you have is valuable for them. And all of this can happen for you online, on social media. And it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So for me, what happened with me, as soon as I started to blog and as soon as I started to use a Twitter account and a Pinterest account, and you know what, you can get in a muddle using too many different things. You have to find the right channel for you at the right time with the right audience. But what it did for me was it absolutely propelled my business forward, because people were interested in knowing who I am and what I do. And I like to do lots of different stuff. So I bring all of that in, because what happens is then when you're bringing the stuff in that's either, experience you've had from the past or stuff that you want to do in the future, everyone wants to know, and it takes a while. You've got to build this stuff up. You've got to keep going, and you've got to keep saying, I'm going to do whatever I'm doing. Then hold yourself accountable for the stuff that you say that you're going to do. Do it and believe it and get consistent and congruent with your message. When you have video, as an example, and you're here listening to me right now, and you're paying attention to what I have to say, imagine you being in the forefront of your industry, talking about what you do, but being human too. People will listen. That's cool. That's why I love social media. It puts you in the spotlight when you want to be in the spotlight, but you can also change people's lives just by telling a story. That is awesome.